Hello folks, and welcome back to the Amiga version of Guild of Thieves. In this video we're gonna rob a bank. Yep, the Bank of Kerovnia. That's what I think I'm gonna do. And first examine jeans.
Examine jeans. The jeans have a pocket in the front. The man birds quote slowly, quote, hello, unquote.
I have to kill that bird off later. Maybe an explosion. Let's see here. Look in pocket.
Look in pocket. The pocket contains a plastic card.
Examine plastic. C-A-R-D.
Examine plastic card. The plastic card is like the one in your packaging.
Back in the early days, gaming companies used to put little souvenirs in packets, and that's what the plastic card is. It's a souvenir from Rainbird. Infracom used to put little toys in their packets every time you bought a game. Like if you were to buy Zork 1, you get a little toy resembling a Gru. So if you examine the plastic die, you get the same thing. The plastic die is like the one in your packaging.
Examine plastic die. The plastic die closely resembles the one found in your packaging.
Now we're gonna open door.
Open door. The bank door is now open.
Now we're gonna go east.
East, outside the shop.
North.
N, fork in the road. The man birds quote slowly, quote, hello, unquote.
Southwest 3 times. Northwest 3 times. Ain't no northwest. Ain't no southwest.
NW, junction chamber.
Northwest.
NW, hot passage.
Northwest.
NW, room of hot coals.
And get the loot.
Get the loot. You have now got the loot.
Put the plastic die and the anti-cube in the pocket. Put the plastic die and anti-cube in pocket.
Put the plastic die and anti-cube in pocket. The plastic die is now inside the pocket. The anti-cube won't fit. The man birds quote slowly, quote, hello, unquote.
Get card.
Get card. You have now got a plastic card.
Put the anti-cube in pocket.
Put the anti-cube in pocket. The anti-cube is now inside the pocket.
Apparently the pocket can hold 2 items. Rub succulents on feet. On feet.
Rub succulents on feet. As your feet get coated with the succulents, they start feeling very numb.
West.
W. You skip across the white hot coals without feeling the slightest tinge of pain. Flight of steps.
Up.
Up. Both hours.
drop, Q, bag, lamp, succulent.
Drop Q, bag, lamp, succulents, Q drop, swag bag drop, lamp drop, succulents drop, banana birds quote slugly, quote, hello, unquote.
Down,
Deep, flight of steps,
east,
deep, you skip across the white hot coals without feeling the slightest tinge of pain, room of hot coals,
southeast,
sheep, hot passage, your feet start tingling as the numbness wears off.
southeast.
Sheep, it's too dark to see.
Don't worry, we'll stumble our way through the darkness. Southeast,
Sheep, it's too dark to see.
south,
S, it's too dark to see. Banana birds quote slugly, quote, hello, unquote.
southwest,
W, it's too dark to see.
south,
S, in the bank. Inside the bank is brightly lit, with a counter off to the east and a door to the south. Mark, manager, M.R. Peckham. Of the 5 tails in the counter, only 2 are open, each with a queue before it. The near queue is the shorter of the 2.
so we're gonna say to Mina, hooray. At this juncture in the game, you want to get the minor bird to say hooray. If you don't get the minor bird to say hooray, you can't proceed in the game. Say to Mina, hooray.
Say to Mina, hooray. The Mina birds quote slugly, quote, hello, unquote. Again, the Mina birds quote slugly, quote, hello, unquote. Again, the Mina birds quote slugly, quote, hooray, unquote.
Okay, this is actually a good place to save your game, because this trick doesn't work. You'll either get an explosion and you'll die with it, or you'll succeed to blow the roof off the bank. Those are a good place to save your game. Okay, now what you want to do here, you want to join the long line. You join the short line, you'll lose points. So join long line.
Join long line. After a few moments, the next customer in this queue is served, and a few minutes later you are at the tail, waiting to be served. At the tail, you are standing at one of the 2 open tails in the counter at the east end of the bank. The other 3 tails are closed while the staff have a rest. Behind your tail is a teller ready to serve you.
Show card to teller.
Show card to tailor. The tailor takes one look at the card and leaves her position behind the tail. A few moments later, a short fat man with a cigar and top hat, he must be a capitalist, comes up to you, introduces himself as M.R. Peckham, and, taking you by the arm, leads you into his office. This is a well-lit, smartly furnished room. The main item of furniture is a large desk covered with papers. A comfortable reclining chair lies behind the desk, and the drinks cabinet stands against the west wall. There is a door to the bank hall set in the east wall.
Chew gum.
Chew gum. You pop the gum into your mouth and start to chew. Quote, I see that you have the Guild of Thieves deposit account card. Unfortunately, I can't allow you to remove any of the valuables therein since that account currently is in 80% of our business, and we have to close without it. I am sorry, but I just can't allow it. Unquote.
We're gonna drop bottle and cage.
Drop bottle and cage. Champagne bottle drop. Cage drop. Quote, if there is anything else you require, please join a queue outside where the tailor will be glad to help you. Unquote.
Shake bottle.
Shake bottle. You shake the champagne bottle vigorously for a few moments. Quote, now if you will excuse me, I am rather busy. Unquote.
Wait.
Wait. Time passes. Quote, look, I really do have a lot to do. Unquote. So saying, the manager leads you out of his office and locks the door behind him, such is his trusting manner. Quote, I am sorry I couldn't help you. Unquote. He says, quote, call again sometime. Unquote.
Now we're gonna put gum in keyhole.
Put gum in keyhole. The gum is now stuck to the keyhole. Mr. Peckham tries to go back into his office, but the gum in the keyhole prevents him unlocking it. You hear a squawk, a massive explosion, and a much louder squawk. Terrified by the explosion, everyone rushes out of the bank.
Yep, that's what we wanted. Got it. We got our explosion. So we're gonna play the lute and sing Erpendor Pinda. Erpendor Pendra was the writing we found on one of the paintings. It had a minstrel playing a lute. Erpendor, Erpent, well, or Erpendor, Pendra.
Play lute and sing Erpendor Pendra. The lute produces a sound that lifts your spirits. With the sound of the lute still echoing around you, your song seems to envelop your mind and lift you up, literally. The shock is a little too much for the lute which disintegrates. Unfortunately, nothing you are carrying has the spirit to stay with you.
South.
S. You rise up through the roof, heading in the desired direction of ice. After a few seconds of floating, you fall back to the ground with a heavy bump.
East.
E. Cubicle room. This is a large, quiet, cubic-shaped room. There are exits leading down in the northwest and southeast corners, also one in the center. An opening in the west wall leads back to the bank manager's office.
Roll die.
Roll die. With a flash and a bang, a golden fairy, just 2 inches high, appears. Quote, hello, unquote. She says, quote, I am Lady Luck, guardian of all good backgammon and craps players. You summoned me for a dice roll. Unquote. Quote, well, which number do you require? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Unquote. She says, dancing a merry dance around your left nostril.
6. Unless we went through this before when we solved the opaque case.
6. Quote, glad to be of service. Unquote, with a blinking of the eye she is gone. You throw up. 6.
Down.
Deep. You jump through the hole, landing in a fragile state in the room below you. Cubicle room. This is a large, quiet, cubic-shaped room. There are exits leading down in the northwest, northeast, southeast, and southwest corners. There are also exits leading down near the west and east walls.
You roll a die and pick the wrong number, you die. So I'm gonna roll die again.
Roll die. With a flash and a bang, a golden fairy, just 2 inches high, appears. Quote, hello, unquote. She says, quote, I am Lady Luck, guardian of all good backgammon and craps players. You summoned me for a dice roll. Unquote. Quote, well, which number do you require? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Unquote. She says, dancing a merry dance around your left nostril.
This time we went 5.
5. Quote, glad to be of service. Unquote. With a blinking of the eye she is gone. You throw up. 5.
West.
W. You jump through the hole, landing in a fragile state in the room below you. Cubicle room. This is a large, quiet, cubic-shaped room. There are exits leading down in the northwest, northeast, southeast, and southwest corners. There is also an exit leading down in the center of the room.
Yes, we gotta do this every time till we get to the treasure room. Roll die.
Roll die. With a flash and a bang, a golden fairy, just 2 inches high, appears. Quote, hello, unquote. She says, quote, I am Lady Luck, guardian of all good backgammon and craps players. You summoned me for a dice roll. Unquote. Quote, well, which number do you require? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Unquote. She says, dancing a merry dance around your left nostril.
Every time we roll a die, we're gonna get Lady Luck. And this time we went 2.
2. Quote, glad to be of service. Unquote. With a blinking of the eye she is gone. You throw up. 2.
And we wanna go northeast.
Leap. You jump through the hole, landing in a fragile state in the room below you. Cubicle room. This is a large, quiet, cubic-shaped room. There are exits leading down in the northwest and southeast corners.
I want to roll the die again. Roll. Die.
Roll die. With a flash and a bang, a golden fairy, just 2 inches high, appears. Quote, hello, unquote. She says, quote, I am Lady Luck, guardian of all good backgammon and craps players. You summoned me for a dice roll. Unquote. Quote, well, which number do you require? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Unquote. She says, dancing a merry dance around your left nostril.
This time we want 1.
1. Quote, glad to be of service. Unquote. With a blinking of the eye she is gone. You throw up. 1.
And now we want to go northwest.
NW. You jump through the hole, landing in a fragile state in the room below you. Cubicle room. This is a large, quiet, cubic-shaped room. There is an exit leading down in the center of the room.
Okay, so we're going to throw the dice one more time. Roll die.
Roll die. With a flash and a bang, a golden fairy, just 2 inches high, appears. Quote, hello, unquote. She says, quote, I am Lady Luck, guardian of all good backgammon and craps players. You summoned me for a dice roll. Unquote. Quote, well, which number do you require? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6? Unquote. Sheep says, dancing a merry dance around your left nostril.
Okay, so this time you want 4.
4, quote, glad to be of service, unquote, with a blinking of the eye she is gone, you throw a 4.
So we're gonna go down.
Deep, you jump through the hole, landing in a fragile state in the room below you. Cubicle room. This is a large, quiet, cubic-shaped room. There are exits leading down in the northwest, northeast, southeast, and southwest corners. A signpost pointing to each of the exits is in the center of the room next to a short, quiet pillar. The room is lit by a strange glowing white. There is a silver plectrum, a platinum chalice, a fossil, an oil painting, a ruby, a china pot, a platinum brooch, a designer dress, a diamond ring, a plastic bag, an incense burner, a statuette, a gem, an ivory rhinoceros, and some chips of mineral here.
Oh, believe it or not, folks, we're almost home free. Take all.
Take all. You have now got a silver plectrum, platinum chalice taken, fossil taken, oil painting taken, ruby taken, china pot taken, platinum brooch taken, designer dress taken, diamond ring taken, plastic bag taken, incense burner taken, statuette taken, gem taken, ivory rhinoceros taken, chips of mineral taken.
Now examine the pillar.
Examine the pillar. The pillar is carved from fine white marble. Firmly secured to its top is a weighing machine.
Examine the weight machine. I-G-H-I-N-G machine.
Examine the weighing machine. The machine has obviously been set up to trigger an alarm should the pressure exerted upon it change. There is a cube on it.
Examine cube.
Examine cube. The cube is the same size as the die. It also appears to weigh a similar amount, but looks very, very valuable.
Put the die and anti-cube on the weighing machine on the WEIGINGMACH.
Put the die and anti-cube on the weighing machine. As you place them onto the weighing machine, it shudders very slightly, and you exhale a deep breath of air as the alarm bells forget to sound.
Take the cube and anti-cube.
Take the cube and anti-cube. Very, very carefully you get them.
I'm gonna read the signpost.
Read the signposts. The signpost reads, northwest spades, southeast hearts, northeast diamonds, southwest clubs.
So what was missing from the suit? Hearts was missing. So it's southeast. If you pick any other suit besides southeast, will die. Southeast.
See, you find yourself whizzing through the air. Strange pictures of dice, cards, and counters are floating past you. It feels like a nightmare in Las Vegas, when suddenly, and rather painfully it stops. Rather shakily you get up and look around you. It's too dark to see.
Okay. Northwest.
NW. It's too dark to see.
Northwest.
NW. Go south. There is a swag bag, a lamp, a queue, and some succulents here.
Take all.
Take all. You have now got a swag bag, lamp taken, queue taken, succulents taken.
Down.
Deep flight of steps.
Rub succulents on feet.
Rub succulents on feet. As your feet get coated with the succulents, they start feeling very numb.
East.
Deep, you skip across the white-hot coals without feeling the slightest tinge of pain. Room of hot coals.
Yep, we're going home. This is it. We're in the home stretch, southeast.
See, hot passage.
Southeast.
See, junction chamber.
We're going east.
Deep, cave entrance.
Yep, east.
Deep, on the hill.
East.
Deep, scrub. Your feet start tingling as the numbness wears off.
East.
Deep, scrub. It seems to have started to rain.
East.
Deep, on the jetty.
Pull the rope. You don't want to get killed off now.
Pull the rope. As you pull on the rope, the boat glides gently up to the jetty.
Jump to the boat.
Jump to the boat. As you move between the boat and the jetty, the boat is pushed out into the river again. The thief inspects the item you have obtained and says, quote, "Excellent, you got everything. This is a most impressive performance, worthy of the Guild Master himself. May I be the first to congratulate you and officially welcome you to the ranks of the Guild of Thieves," unquote. In the boat.
Yes, we've done it. That's it. That's the game, folks. This is the end of the Amiga version of Guild of Thieves. We beat the game with a full score of 501. I hope you enjoyed this playthrough of Guild of Thieves for the Amiga. It's a pretty cool game, I tell you that, especially with the speech system. At least this time around, they didn't have to read everything. Oh, this is Gamer Lon signing out, saying thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later. Bye, folks. Take care.